I really like the 3-date rule. I think I'm glad that it's coming back. Not that I've ever employed it. I'm just saying I like
it's
it.
a cute trend. I think it's nice. We've gone from a slutty summer to a flaccid fall.
I love that.
And here's why. So according to a new study from Match Today, 81% of single men said that sex is now less important for them than it was pre-pandemic, which is significant. 81 is a lot.
That's a lot.
81 is a lot. Oh, it's a lot. And they're just it's not at the top of their priority list anymore.
I don't even like sex.
According to Dr. Helen Fisher, who we love, and Dr. Justin Garcia, this is likely because of both biological and societal reasons brought on and intensified by COVID. So basically what they're saying is like, you can't just shut down a planet and expect for that to have no consequences.
You just can't, God.
You can't do it. And there were a lot of really sudden changes that no one was prepared for, like not being able to go out and see your friends, like having to, for a lot of people, it was losing a ton of work, or, your entire life is upended. People who never thought they would have to move home back to their parents did. So I think this was like a very shocking year and a half for people.
Super shocking.
And so in addition to all of the stress brought on by COVID, there was also the biological response where our dopamine levels literally dropped. And for men, testosterone levels dropped too. So it was
so wild.
Which I didn't know before this. So sorry about your testosterone.
Yeah.
Actually, now thinking about it, Hunter's been having some testosterone troubles.
Well, I'm not super surprised because there were a lot of mini studies and discussions about ED. People are just having a harder time staying hard. And anecdotally, what I've been hearing from some guy friends, they sort of got addicted to porn over the pandemic and now are having a harder time staying hard with the girls that they're trying to fuck.
Oh, interesting.
Anecdotally again.
Well, and so all of this kind of points to something we've talked about with other people is like when you have more sex, you want more sex. But the opposite is also true, where if you're going through a year and a half of not having sex, you're going to create habits of not having it, not wanting it as much.
And it's not just you, it's like kind of, it's everyone.
No, this is looking at a trend. This is not you. This is like this is the plural you.
Yeah.
The less sex having combined with the massive stress, it has dampened the importance of sex for men specifically. And it's not necessarily saying that they don't want it. It's just that it's not as important to them. It's not on the top of their priority list.
Right.
So during the same study, the rates of men who wanted casual sex also were down. So only 11% of singles said that they wanted to date casually, while more people are going back to the slow and steady wins the race method. So going back to like a 3-date rule or wanting to go on multiple dates before having, sex with someone.
I really like the 3-date rule. I think I'm glad that it's coming back. Not that I've ever employed it. I'm just saying
it's a cute trend. I think it's nice. And it's funny, they coined this, I don't know if they coined this term, but this was the first time I'd seen it used, but it's post-traumatic growth as opposed to post-traumatic stress. So like this period of time where we've been so cooped up, we're using it like a little butterflies in a cocoon. Like we are becoming better people instead of becoming worse people. So I think, what you're saying is true, where it's like people are seeking community online. And I think people are, we might be in a sex recession, but I don't think it's because we're like neglecting reality. I think we're just trying to take advantage of what we have access to.
I feel like we're taking reality, we're grabbing reality by its horns, and that because community is more important, people want more real connections. They're not just guys are gonna think with their dicks less so, not priority. Like how many miles would they drive for a pussy or another dick?
And they wouldn't drive for the pussy now, but they're driving for connection. Like that's the main motivating factor. And we're seeing this too in terms of like prioritizing self-care and wellness and wanting to be better for ourselves. And there was another part of the study that kind of complemented this, where it said 72% of Gen Z and 69% of millennials took up hobbies during the pandemic.
Super nice.
And for Gen Z, 69% of them, nice again, focused on their career. So the overall outlook on this is not just that it's that we are trying to become better people, and that we have had more time with ourselves to say, this is what's actually important to me.
Yeah.
And sex has become less important, but community has risen the ranks, which I think is really kind of beautiful to see.
We're not here just for orgasms. We're here for, I guess, emotional orgasms.